I guess this is going to be part 2 or video 514. So the fourth video in the 510 series on dreams and visions. Well, like I was saying, the love of God is real. That when the Lord said, "Send Gabriel to me," back in that Red Rock Bible Camp back in 85 or 86 there, that I was allowed a foretaste of the love of God, and it was killing my physical body. And I believe that it's going to be the love of God that's going to perfect us and to complete the rest of the journey home. And that without the love of God, that we won't have what it takes to go into the harvest fields to gather the wheat. So because it's going to take a greater love than what we have in our hearts. That human love doesn't have it. And if we have the love of God, if we're baptized with the fire of God's love, there's nothing that can stop us from fulfilling our mandate of completing the job that God has planted us here for. Because we came here to the earth, folks. There are some of us who were chosen ahead of time, just like Jesus was, to come to this earth in this time frame, to fulfill the Father's will, even as Jesus came 2,000 years ago to the earth to get the ball rolling, to be a seed to fall into the ground, to bring forth the age of grace. That this age of grace is coming to an end, that the fullness of the Gentiles is coming to pass, that God's going to close the dispensation of grace and bring in the 1,000 years. And we're entering into the 7 last years, whether you like it or not. You know, you need to hear the truth. And if you hear the truth will set you free. And we're going to be here to experience the beast kingdom. And that's God's way of purifying the bride. There's going to be over 2 billion martyrs, people. 2 billion people, Christians, are going to lay down their lives for the gospel. But not all are going to give their life as a sacrifice, as a witness. There's going to be some that's going to be preserved through. And that's going to be alive and remain until the coming of the Lord. And that those who are in the camps, who are being perfected by the love of God, they're going to be praying for those who are having their heads chopped off, to give them strength to not deny the Lord. And this is what's coming. We're right before the first wave of martial law. And most of you out there are sleeping. You're asleep. You're not aware of what's taking place. And you need to wake up. You need to hear what the Lord's saying. Not just through me, but through others. Just like, you know, Valeno 72, you need to listen to her vids on YouTube. Because we do, share some common interests, common things that the Lord is doing in this hour. But I'd just like to say that the love of God is real, and that we need to prepare our hearts, because the fire that's coming, this baptism of fire that's coming, is going to be a baptism of the Lord's love. And if you don't got sin worked out of your heart, if you're not fully committed, if you're not sold out, you're not going to be able to receive this baptism. But this baptism is to perfect us and to make us ready to survive through this beast kingdom that's coming on the earth, and to be a light, to shine with the light of God, to be a testimony of Jesus Christ in this hour. But it's going to take the baptism of His love to be that kind of witness, to lay down our life. Because right now, I know that I don't have the faith to stand. That there's the great work that God's going to have to do in my heart to get me ready for those times. Just so where we all come into the fullness of faith. Okay, that's where I'm going to shut it down here. I believe my video is coming to an end here. I wish I had one of those remotes. So this makes up video 514.